welcome back to Dorm Room Dining. It's me, Mom, and tonight we're gonna make dinner. And what's part of that dinner? Rice. So I have a rice cooker here for you. It's a 2 cups only rice. It is by Bear, and it's about 200 watts, so it's pretty low as far as how much power it's going to need. I haven't taken it out of the box yet. So I will take it out, read the instructions real quick, wash it up, and we'll get going on some rice to go with our teriyaki chicken for dinner tonight. All right, let's start this adventure. All right, I took everything out of the box and I washed it up and I ran through the instructions real quick. What we have is a detachable cord, actually. This comes off, and it's a real short cord, and you can just wrap it up. Stores real easy. You can store it inside here if you want. We have the inside bowl, the seal, which will pop off if you want to clean it. And we have the measuring cup that comes with it. And yes, there are measurements on here. And the spoon. And it just has an on and off button. That's it. And this is how you open it. Just a little button that you push down, and this is where the steam comes out. There's even a little note on here saying, do not cover this up while you use it. Do not touch while you use it, while it's turned on and being used. It does get hot. All right, so when you do rice, you're going to want to use this cup in particular, not any measuring cups that you may have in your cabinet. This will be what you need to use. All right, you can use 1/4 cup of rice, which would actually equal a 1/2 cup cooked rice. You can do a 1/2 cup raw or uncooked rice, which will equal 1 full cup cooked. Or you can go all the way up, and it has milliliters on the side too if you use that, but here in the US we use cups. Or you can go all the way up and make 1 cup of rice. 1 cup uncooked rice will equal 2 cups cooked rice. Or you can put 2 of these in. 2 cups uncooked rice will equal 4 cups cooked. Okay, so, and here's a little tip. If you make rice and you don't like the flavor of the rice, you don't have to make it with water. You can make it with chicken broth, vegetable broth, or any other liquid actually, if you want. And if you want something sticky though, I would go with filtered water. All right, let me get my rice out and we will measure it. And supposedly this only takes 25 minutes. So, well, I guess we'll find out. All right, we're gonna make 2 cups of jasmine rice. So when it's prepared, 3/4 cup right here is going to be 35 carbs. All right, so let us go 2 cups all the way to the top of this. And hope I have 2 cups, honestly. All right. I might have to get out another package. Now, basmati is a shorter grain, and 1 cup instead of 3/4 is 36. So otherwise I wouldn't have mixed at all, and it's just for us. We're not sharing. Nope, we don't have anybody eating with us tonight. All right, so we have 2 cups of rice, and I'm going to rinse it. clean it off and get the water. Clean it off and get the water out of it. As you can see, the water maybe is, yep, you can see that the water is all white and starchy looking. We're going to get that off. We're going to start the cooking process here. And supposedly after I push the button, it's going to take 25 minutes. All right. I'm just going to dump the water out as carefully as I can. You will lose some rice. You don't have to get 100% of the water out either. As it'll just get absorbed into the rice. All right, now I'm going to fill this with broth instead of just water to the 2-cup fill line, because that's what we're making tonight, is 2 cups of rice. Okay. I'm going to shut the lid and push the button. All right, it does say cook. The cook button lights up. I'm also going to add, you can see right here, some baby corn to our rice. You can add whatever vegetable you want. If you want to buy a bag of already cut up broccoli, that is in the produce section. If you want to buy bamboo shoots or water chestnuts, or even the baby corn, which we haven't had in a while, which is why I chose it. That is in usually the international aisle of your grocery store. And carrots, you can add carrots if you want. Chop them up like baby carrots. You can chop those up, maybe chop them in half, and serve them with your teriyaki chicken as well. All right, 25 minutes, we'll see. Okay, we have about approximately around 10 minutes left on our rice. So I'm going to open the lid, and I'm actually going to put the baby corn in and let the rice maker cook it. That's a lot of rice or that's a lot of liquid in there. I'm hoping that it's doing its job. It feels warm and still says cook. We shall see in about 10 minutes what the result is. Okay, so we have about 7 minutes and 25 seconds left on my timer, and the red light just clicked off and the orange light, which says warm, just clicked on. So it was less than 25 minutes if this is done correctly. So let's find out. Let's open this up and see what's going on. And remember, I put the corn in there so that I didn't have to dirty up another pot or another appliance to cook. So we'll have to remove the corn first before we get to the rice. Okay. All right, so now I have just the rice in there, and I'm going to stir it up. It's cooked. It's most definitely cooked. And dish out 1 serving of rice, which is 1 cup cooked. And it's nice and warm even. Now I can close this lid if I want to keep the rest of the rice warm. And I wish you could smell what our dinner smells like, because it's amazing. There you have it. It's teriyaki chicken, and I used 2 cups of uncooked rice, and that made 4 cups of rice, and when it was cooked. So this little rice maker worked just fine, and it smells fantastic in here. I do honestly recommend the Bear rice cooker. You will have to wash it, of course, when you're done. It did Good job. It was a little teeny tiny bit overcooked on the bottom. It doesn't bother me personally. But yeah, we'll be using this to make other meals in the future. I have seen people do oatmeal